Okay, we're going to try this with a slightly wider depth of field. So I've got it set up at f2.8 now, so that it's not ridiculous. I'm going to try and focus this again. I feel like this first week has just been figuring out how this camera works for realsies, and getting the right equipment. In the last 2 days, I got a new lens, a new tripod. My old tripod, one of the legs came off. I had the camera in my hand, so it didn't like fall on the ground. But that's like your worst nightmare, I think. It didn't make me feel comfortable at all. I was pretty. Anyway, got a new tripod, new lens, new tripod, a couple of filters for the new lens. Got some cabling and stuff so I can use my phone as a monitor, so that I can see if my camera's focused. So I can sit and look at myself up there and go, yeah, it looks pretty focused. And then I get to spend the rest of the video trying not to look at it. I want it to look so bad. Anyway, this lens is a 24mm, and I'm excited to go take it out in the wilderness in Utah and go shoot some stars this summer. I don't know, this year's been weird for me because I've got this feeling like it's happening too fast almost, and I'm not going to have enough time. It's the middle of May right now. It's the middle of May, and I've done two pretty decent trips. So one to Moab, one to San Rafael Swell. Got some really great photos there. What else? Did turret training. I've had something going on like every day or every weekend for the last month. This weekend's maybe the first one. I'm still trying to pull together kind of a trip tonight. We'll see if that works out. So see if Jared's available. But yeah, it's just been fast. It's been happening so fast. So I just got to get stuff done. This has been weird because I'm not used to summers being like this. I'm not used to time passing like this either. So I'm kind of wondering, I don't know. Part of me wonders if I'm getting the most out of this right now, getting the most out of my situation. I'm really, really lucky. But at the same time, I don't know. Am I making the most of the opportunities that I have? I'll put it that way. I had kind of an interesting idea for a story at work the other day. Basically, I was wondering how my life would change. You know, these people that basically how my life would change if I knew when I was going to die. What got me thinking about it is there's these people that have cancer and they get told a time frame, like a window. They don't know exactly when, but they have a window. And that window can be wildly inaccurate, but at least they have something that, you know, yeah, you've got a year or you've got 3 months or something like that, you know, make the most of it. And I thought, you know, what if like normal people had a window like that where they could say, you know what, in 10 years, you know, that's going to be it. So it's long enough term that you can't just, it's long enough that you don't just go to the liquor store and waste all your money and just get drunk and spend your, you know, even if that was like, if you had like a week to live or something, I don't know if that's how you want to spend it anyway. But I mean, like, you know, just dumping all your money into something that's unsustainable. So if it's like a 10 or 15 year time frame, it's like, well, I've got 10 or 15 years. What do I want to do? Save up money. I mean, in that amount of time, you can buy a nice car. You can pay it off. Is that really what you want to be doing, though? Maybe, if driving's your thing. You can buy that car. You can drive it all over the country. You can mail it to Europe and drive it all over there. And I don't know, you know. That's the thing, though, is it makes you kind of think about it. What do I do in 5 years after I buy that car and drive it around when I'm out of money? Do I get a job and spend the last 10 years of the 15 working? Or maybe your job is really fulfilling and it's what you do. I don't know. So I don't know. It was kind of an interesting thought. So I was wondering what I would do if I had like a 15-year window. So yeah, it seems like you need some sorts of income still so that you can afford to travel or buy art supplies or I don't know, whatever weird thing you're trying to do. But I wonder if we'd buy the houses that we buy, if we'd go out to eat like we do, or that sort of thing. Or maybe we would. I don't know. Maybe I would. Maybe I would go out to eat more. Because I'd go, hey, I can just eat garbage. I've got 15 years left, guaranteed. I don't know. Something to think about, I guess.